Okay, hey Aquarius, it is Toy from Infinite Work, and I have your reading for the last week of September. Sorry it's so late. I started out late, period, with the monthly reading, so the October ones will be a lot better as far as timeliness is concerned. So first, how we're going to do this is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So the last week of September, we are going to do coupled Aquarius first, then single Aquariuses, then an overall money read, and then overall advice for the remainder of the month. Aquarius, I don't know many Aquariuses actually. My baby is an Aquarius, my auntie, one of my sister's ex-boyfriends. Aquarius women are mad cool. They could be mad detached though, but still crave so much love. Like, I don't know. I guess I have to see how my daughter, she's 6, how she grows into her Aquarian nature. Because right now she's so loving. She just love. There's not enough love for her. Then my auntie who's grown, she's like mad reserved. Just like she don't need nobody. So I wonder if she started out like my daughter and then life kind of toughened her up a little bit. I don't know. You'll have to let me know, Aquarius. I'll have to research some more about you too, right? Okay, 3 more shuffles. 3, 2. Okay, Aquarius. Couples, what is the mutual energy for the last week of September between Aquarius couples? Mutual energy for our Aquariuses who are coupled. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others with playfulness at the bottom of the deck. So that's super funny. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's super funny that we were talking about that story. You know, nothing is coincidental anyway, especially when it comes to spirit. So yeah, you may, Aquarius, like be at a place where you're a little bit more shut down than not. And so there may be a need for you to allow for your partners to help you open up to them a little bit. Maybe it is true that with Aquarius is in their youth, you have a very innocent openness about you, heart on your sleeve, not afraid to let anyone that you love, need love, want love, giving love, you know what I mean? And then maybe as time went on, you learn to be just a little bit more reserved with it, blocked off with it, probably due to experiences from your past. So in your relationship, for the last week of September, it may be necessary for you to go ahead and open up a little bit, and let your partner in, or yeah, because I really like to just focus on the romantic aspect of it. But if this is not a romantic love, then this may even be family members, friends, preachers, pastors, whoever, just letting people in and just having more of a youthful part of you where maybe you allow people to take care of you a little bit, nurture you a little bit, because you can't always pour so much out without getting things poured back in. So this might be that time period for you, Aquarius. Okay, what's Aquarius's energy for our couples Aquariuses for the last week of September? What's the Aquarius's energy and all of this for the last week of September? Okay. So you have new love. Sorry for the glare. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings with let go of control issues at the bottom of the deck. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it may not be a new love as in a new person, but it may be a new emotion coming up, right? So this can be something happening that brings up an emotion of sadness. Maybe this is something that's happening that's new for you, something that you've never gone through before, something that you have fear about, anxiety about, some type of sadness about. Maybe you are retiring. Maybe a parent is sick. maybe you're going for a new position somewhere and you're really nervous about it. You know, open up though, Aquarius. I'm really feeling like open up. How is Aquarius? I didn't ask. How's Aquarius's partner feeling? What energy are they in? Okay, this came out wedding. So yeah, this person could be very committed to you, very open. But let's just ask again. So Aquarius's partner for the last week of September. What energy are they in for couples? Aquarius is what energy are is their partner in for the last week of September? Couples Aquarius is what energy is their partner in for the last? So we have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. And we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And reconciliation at the bottom of the deck. And then wedding again. So I really feel like this person is super dedicated to you. I really feel like you have a good partner. With separation there, I just feel like they may be giving you your space, Aquarius, to really work through this and just trusting that um, when the time comes that you'll be able to come to them. And also I think they're trusting that like maybe with giving you your space, they're hoping that you'll open up to them on your own. I'm sorry guys. Excuse me. I'm scratching because there was a bug on this table in the last reading. Um the Capricorn reading. And so I've been itchy ever since, thinking like is a bug is gonna crawl on me. Okay. Anyway. Um so yeah, I think that your partner is kind of just trusting that you um that's going to eventually come to them. You know, I feel like they're not trying to be pushy with you. You know, they understand that maybe this is something going. So remember, this is a general reading and also energy. So energy is fluid. It can be vice versa. It can be actually a partner going through this and you giving them the space to kind of just um, get things together and kind of just process. You know what I mean? One more shuffle. Okay. Let's clarify. Let your friends help you. That was quick. So, recovery is the third eye. The third eye. I'm sorry, this player's sick. Okay, well, it's the third eye chakra's recovery and quest at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, so the recovery card talks about um, getting yourself together and understanding that where you're going next, you don't need keys to open up doors. You know what I mean? The doors are open to you. And so, you know, when you allow your friends to help you, you open up other doors. When you allow people to give you advice, when you allow people to support you, and when you have gratitude for that support and not have these walls up, what you're essentially showing the universe is that you're grateful for having these people around. You're grateful for these blessings, and therefore you get more coming in, right? The more you close people out, excuse me, the more you're going to discourage people from coming in. And like I said in the beginning, if at your core you're actually the type of person who loves love and loves to have your heart on your sleeve, and that life has just kind of hardened you to where you're like, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't need this one or that one. Like there is a need for you to get back to that more innocent side of yourself, and understand that those things were legit just part of your journey, you know, and you don't have to close yourself off. You don't have to close so many doors. You know, it was just part of your journey. It happened like that. That cycle may be over in your life where you can't be so trusting, so open, or so vulnerable. You know, seasons change, nothing stays the same. Anything not growing is dead, and you're alive and well, so you're growing, and so the things around you are growing. So you can't get stuck in that cycle where it was not safe to be vulnerable, it was not safe to ask for support, it was not safe to look for outside crutches to lean on. You know, there's a time for everything. So just because it was like that then doesn't mean that it's like that forever. Why is new love here for the Aquarius? Why is new love here for the Aquarius? You're right. Too many cards. I'll take that. It's only 3 of them. Okay. You have impartiality, abundance, and perception. So again, okay, so with new love, I feel like something is not working out how you wanted it to, and it's affecting you emotionally, whereas people may be used to you being not emotionally reactive to things. I feel like this is giving you quite the emotional response. This may be uncomfortable for some people watching, even because it's like, I think you're not usually like this, Aquarius. For those of you that this is resonating with, okay. Why separation here for Aquarius's partner? With this thing that's stirring your emotions, yeah. Separation with release. Why is trust there? Anticipating faith. Yep. Miracle. Yeah. Your partner has the confidence to kind of just let you go through this. I'm feeling like maybe even something has happened with an ex of yours that you're like, maybe you weren't on the best terms with. Maybe they passed. Maybe you hear that they have some type of terminal disease. Maybe they got into a car accident or something like that. And so you're kind of looking back on your relationship with them. Maybe they're asking you for some type of support, or maybe it's bringing up feelings in you that you know you didn't know that you had, and maybe your partner is really just giving you your space to work through these things. Your partner seems like a pretty cool person, to be honest with you, Aquarius. They seem very secure in themselves and very secure in you. They have a lot of plans for the two of you, I feel like. Um, but they don't want you to just talk about it. Like I feel like they're giving you your space, but I feel like they do want you to understand that that's for them anyway, because a partnership or relationship can be defined as many things. But for your person, that's not an ideal situation for them. That's not healthy to them. That you recluse, or that you like to go through your emotions by yourself. That you don't let them in. That's not okay with them. I feel like they'll have a talk with you about that, but I feel like they're going to let you process through what it is that you're going through first. Okay, couples, that was a long time. So I guess like, yeah, process it, guys, but you know, you don't want to keep pushing people out if you don't actually want people out. If you really want people out, that's fine, and shit, push them out. But if you don't, then you need to stop doing that. Okay, Aquarius singles, I'm sorry. We spent a long time on that. Single Aquariuses for the last week of September 2019. last shuffle. Okay, Aquarius singles. What's going on with the Aquarius singles for the last week? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Too much popped out together. Yeah, that's too much. One card, please, Maureen. Thank you. So, Aquarius singles, we have pay attention to the red flags, the signs of cautioning you, and heart-to-heart conversation. So, you may be meeting someone new, old, getting to know someone, and maybe they are saying things or doing things that have you like, what? What's Aquarius' energy? Toward pay attention to the red flags. What's their role? And pay attention to the red flags. Okay, we got religious factors, and we have release your ex. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Aquarius, if you are not over someone, if you are spending your days thinking about someone, you need to pay attention to that. Do not close off your feelings to others. Do not close off your feelings to yourself. If you are noticing yourself thinking about an ex, thinking about an old situation, do not judge it. Do not dismiss it. Embrace it and understand why it is that it's coming to surface. Embrace it and understand what is it bringing up out of you. What is it that you have not learned from the situation, or accepted about the situation that's keeping you bound to it, right? There may be some type of daily routine that you have that reminds you of them. There may be some type of really serious bond between the two of you, even if it is not physical. If this person lives a million miles away from you, it does not matter. They're still in your energy. You need to pay attention to that. Don't judge it. Don't call yourself names. Don't beat yourself up for having emotions and feelings. It's okay, right? Honor it and get a better understanding for where it's coming from. Why is pay attention to the red flags here? So many cards. Why is pay attention to the red flags here, please? Take them. Fuck it. It's a lot. The moon. Really? Okay. So you have the moon, the Five of Wands, Death, Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups with the Hermit. And the Eight of Swords is underneath the Hermit. So you might be thinking about a past situation, and you might be saying to yourself that you were not the victim in it, so to speak. You know how sometimes we break up with people and everything becomes their fault. But you might be seeing what your fault in it was, what you've done, and it may have you in the energy of like complete freaking like not panic, but just like what the fuck? Because who likes taking responsibility for their part in things? I do. I take too much accountability, but most people don't like to do that, and so it may not be such a good feeling, and it also might leave you feeling really left out. It might leave you feeling rejected to think about these things. And I think Aquarius, either coupled or singles, I think a huge focus in this last week of September is really about honoring your feelings and just kind of coming away from that place where it was not safe for you to be emotionally vulnerable, where it was not safe for you to honor your feelings, where it is more stupid or weak, whack, dumb, to be in your emotions. Because what's ending up happening, I believe, is that your emotions it's essentially catching up to you because you've just continued to put your head down and work and think and move forward. But you are who you are at your core, and at your core, judging from how my daughter is from at your core, sunshine is not the only aspect that makes up who you are. But as far as Aquarius sun signs are concerned, it really does seem like you guys really love, and that's who you are at your core. And so you really need to be true to that. And if anybody hurt you, you know, it doesn't make you stupid or you this or you that. Just go ahead and feel what you feel. Feel the hurt. Everybody plays fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Man, I wish I could fucking sing. I'm gonna sing anyway. I know y'all probably said I wish you could fucking sing too, but you keep singing. Y'all be alright. Okay. Why is release your exhale one more time? I really thought with doing general readings, like I would get so many messages, so many stories, so many, you know, but it's really been so, release your ex, please. It's really been really clear, really kind of like cutthroat. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, the Magician, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, feel it. Whatever happens, feel it. And and you got the Death card at the bottom of the deck with the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. Whatever it is, feel it, Aquarius. Delve into it. I know you're an air sign, so like all of that watery stuff is probably not like you're not probably all into that, but and your emotions are also connected to your intuition, and being an air sign, I know you are into that, into your intuition. And so in order for your intuition to be clear, it's important that your emotions are clear, that your heart is clear, and for manifestation as well. And we're about to get into the money aspect of it, the manifestation aspects of your life. So feel the feelings, Aquarius. In order for the transformation to come, it's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. It's going to be uncomfortable. This is the truth. Nothing else to it, Jack. But it's going to take you to another level, and it's going to give you this freedom and this transformation that you're really craving. Yeah, you're craving it because you've allowed for your emotions to be beaten down so much, like you haven't really been able to be yourself for the fact of protecting yourself for so long. You haven't really been able to be yourself, and you're so bright and so light and so lovely and so energetic and so loving and lovable. Right? So allow that to be. Alright. Finances and career for Aquarius people. Finances and career for Aquarius is for the last week of September. 3 more. Finances and career for Aquarius is last week of September. Last week of September. Thank you. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have Dry Desert, just the number 4. We have my favorite card in this whole deck, well, one of my favorite cards in this whole deck, the Wizard of Awareness, which is the number 3. Encouragement, which is the number 54 or the number 9. And Mountain, the number 6. So with the number 4 at the bottom of the deck, I'm definitely thinking about someone who's starting a foundation in something. But these number sequences, 3, 9, 6. So I honestly think, Aquarius, what we're doing this month, or for this last week of September, we're thinking, figuring out which direction we want to go, observing a situation. Maybe this is a group project or group investment. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to set things up, how to put people in place. And for instance, if you are a supervisor of some sort, maybe you're holding interviews and deciding who's going to go into what department, how that's going to work best. And it may definitely be like, as you're sitting back and trying to get things in order, there is a discouragement. There is probably some reluctance. There's some aggravation, I feel like. Because I feel like it's difficult for you to place things and people in order in a fair way, is like really what the obstacle is. Or even putting your money together, or whatever it is, concerning your career and finances. Like, you're sitting back trying to observe how to put it together. It's quite aggy to do, like I said, because somehow the reciprocation is off. Either what you're putting out and what's coming back in is not balancing out, or where you're trying to put people, it's not balancing out somehow, and it's getting quite aggravating for you. Let's see, why is the mountain card here? Why is the mountain card here? Yeah, look, the Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords with the Judgment card. Yeah, it's like trying to figure out how to make things work properly while still being fair and while still, excuse me, being balanced. My allergies, I guess. Um, hmm, let's see. How can Aquarius do this? How can Aquarius balance this out, or balance out the reciprocation, or keep things fair? Three more shuffles. How can Aquarius balance this out? How can Aquarius clear this up and balance this out with their career finances? How can Aquarius instincts, crown chakra, and at the bottom of the deck you have destiny, which is crown chakra as well. Because these are crown chakra cards, I want to read them straight from the book. Okay, crown chakra is the direct chakra, directly connected to source. So, instinct: to step into the light, we let go of all senses other than our pure instinct. When unfiltered, it guides us to the high ground and the help of our angels. This is the time to be the protector or be the protected. You will know which role you are in. Let's see, it says, there is a guide inside of us. How can I master letting go and moving on? Do I trust my inner guidance? Your instinct is finely tuned, so why doubt it? Your journey is guided. And then with destiny, you got black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously as it absorbs all the colors. Black emits the warm, powerful energy of the protector. Unlike black, white is isolated. Together they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to what is best for you and all concerned. So, take a minute not to worry about what everybody wants, but what's best for everyone in the whole situation. In Aquarius, I feel like you have a great ability to do that. and go ahead and trust yourself. I feel like this is saying. It's getting really aggy. It's getting really like, I can feel that energy from you. We're trying to get this shit together, whatever it is. Trust your instinct. Yeah. See that Two of Swords? Her eyes are uh, covered. The moon's in the back of her, and the water in the back. Trust that instinct, right? And that's going to take what? You being in touch with your emotions, because emotions is connected to your intuition, right? So you need to be clear in that. So even with the relationship sector, with you not allowing yourself to drop, you have to drop that blockage in order for even spirit to get to you, for you to know what's going on, what to do next, for you to clear up this confusion with your finances on how to place whoever, whatever, wherever, where in order to get the max benefit for all involved. Okay, Aquarius, so work on letting that wall down and trying to get back to that core of who you are. And don't be afraid to. You've been through enough that even if somebody did try to do something to hurt your feelings, like, you've been through fucking worse. Like, you've learned how to put your emotions away all the way. So it's not going to kill you if you do get a little hurt or things do get a little disappointing. That's life. That's life. That doesn't mean that you close yourself off. Get back to the core of who you are, so you can open up your mind. Trust your instinct. Trust your intuition with your finances and career. Okay, and if you're with a loving partner, trust them to be vulnerable enough to open up to them, or trust yourself to know that you're not in a situation where you can be vulnerable, and go ahead and start to move around. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Please comment. Let me know if this reading resonates with you, and I will see you guys again in about a week or so, or maybe later on tonight. We'll see. All right, Aquarius. See ya.